Alright, garden buddies, I got one for y'all that y'all have been asking for a long time. So, you know, when we're growing plants out of the cucurbit family, a lot of times they'll have an abundance of male flowers or an abundance of female flowers, and they're not pollinating, right? No fruit, no fruit. And the reason why that is, if you didn't know, cucurbits, they love to have female flowers that have fruit attached, and then they have the male flowers that are just a male flower. No, nothing special. Anyways, a lot of times what will happen is you'll have an abundance of one or the other, and like no fruit pollinating, because what will happen is if you have too many female flowers, they won't pollinate, you don't have enough males, the fruit will shrivel it and die and fall off, and you'll think you've done something wrong and it's just a lack of pollination. Or vice versa, you have no female flowers, nothing but male, and guess what, without a female flower, it's not going to happen on a cucurbit plant. New pollination. So I'm going to go over here to my rusty dusty deep freezer. I'm going to show you a little trick. Let me pull this, my friends, is my trick. What is that? Q-tips stuck down in a male flower. I'll go show you why. It is because this pumpkin has an abundance of male flowers. We're going to take that one and save it. So right now I currently have zero female flowers. And let me tell you, as a gardener of over 25 years, in my experience, when you have too many of one or the other in the beginning, that's exactly what happens in the end. So I'll end up with more female flowers than male flowers later on. So let me show you exactly how I do this. So I just take a little paper towel, I lay my blooms on it, and I go ahead and insert a couple of Q-tips. And I'll pull one out for y'all just to show you, but well, what we're doing, that good stuff, that's what we want. This one could take probably 3 or 4. So how many Q-tips I have in there is based off of how many I think it could pollinate. This one could probably pollinate 4 or 5, so we're gonna put a bunch of Q-tips in there. But all you do, wrap it up around it, set it in your little bag in the freezer. Does it work? Absolutely. Can you do this with other plants that have male and female flowers that have a tendency of producing more of one than the other? Absolutely. Now, let me tell you something. This last bit is for the people that use pesticides. If you're using pesticides and you're having some of the problems that I just stated, not the too many male or too many female flowers, but maybe you have an abundance of both, but yet no pollination, you just have little fruit falling off, that is a lack of pollination, and your pesticides is why. I know y'all are used to people coming at you like, wow, don't use the pesticides. I'm just telling you, if you don't want to hand pollinate everything, don't use the pesticides.